We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. Lucas Giolito will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Here's Michael Brantley, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael.
Here comes the first pitch. First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Full count.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada gloves it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Second, the third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's an impressive 5 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. One out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 3-1 to Martinez.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Again, another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Red Sox nothing. White Sox coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Colin McHugh gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
So here's Yoan Moncada as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Now here it comes. This is pulled into right. Taylor is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Danny Mendick.
Ready now for the White Sox, Danny Mendick. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's out.
Mendick swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
2-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2.
2-2's the count.
Pitch on the way.
Ball. Count is full.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. 2 out, nobody on. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Ball 2. McHugh sets his sights. The 2-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Devers has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. Still 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Pitch on the way.
Heat top.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. So here's Michael Chavis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 15 long balls, and 49 runs batted in. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Chavis aboard here at first with nobody out. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Chavis is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here's the 0-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Taylor.
Stepping into the box, Tyrone Taylor, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Now the 1-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Count even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Devers is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Drilled on the ground is short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 3 and the White Sox nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1-1.
1-1 now to Encarnacion.
2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sharp ground ball to third. The second for 1. Back over to Moreland, and they get 2 out of it.
Batting good. The right fielder. No ball.
Up next for Chicago, Nomar Mazara will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Top of the third set to get underway, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jimenez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Striding in for Boston, Michael Chavis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Two and two now with 2 away and the bases empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazara's on his horse. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2.
That missed. That's the ball. 2-2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On its way is pitch number 75. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The average coming in, 257, 8 home runs, and 33 driven in. And he fouls this one off. Dubon, a former San Francisco Giant, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mauricio Dubon becomes out number 2 this inning. Standing in now, Adam Engel. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. No home runs as of yet, and 14 driven in. McHugh into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jackie Bradley Jr. is retired to kick off the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch.
No, that's it.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Standing in, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Up and in for ball 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Mazzara is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Now he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
At the plate, Danny Mendick looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here it comes.
No, that's outside. Ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So here's Jose Abreu. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Two and one the count to the White Sox first baseman. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count still full. 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Gio Gonzalez, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Gio Gonzalez.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now back.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. First delivery to him on the way. One out and a runner on second base. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Fouled away. And he misses there. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes.
2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Michael Chavis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Chavis is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
That's the ball.
Misses. Ball 2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He reached on a single in his first try.
That's the ball.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
1-0.
And he fouls this one off. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls and no
Hey,
strikes.
throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. One and one now to Encarnacion. High pop up. Devers is there. 1 down. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Mazara, a former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the belt, the pitch struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play. And I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip. But the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
So it's second and third following the error. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. McHugh pauses. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, ball.
A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Ready with the 3-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. The White Sox strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Good one.
Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting. The center
Here's
fielder.
Jackie Bradley now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 1-2.
2-2 to count.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Hit back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in, Adam Engel. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2.
Ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Yohan Moncada, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the White Sox.
Now batting, Danny Mendick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the letters 0-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2.
No, that's the ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect a 3-run lead. Chaz Rowe will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
Eloy Jimenez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
Ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. He's set and the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 offering. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. White Sox will strand 3. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And standing in the outfielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Mazzara's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Devers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hits this one hard the other way, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to hit with 2 outs as well.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that's out.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1. to third. Moncada fields it cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. One hit, one left. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-0. Heath Hembree gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Heath Hembree.
Last half of the seventh here, and digging in is the outfielder, Nomar Mazara.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
This is in the air to left field. Brantley is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's set. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in, Mauricio Dubon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounder down the line at third. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-1 home. Grounded to the right. Taken in by Abreu. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Standing in, Michael Chavis. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Right.
2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
50th pitch of the game on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. 1-1.
Ball.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Matt Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that's out number 1. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 2-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Barnes rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Jose Abreu, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 2 out with the man at first. A little bit outside. 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Josh Taylor trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
Ready now, Eloy Jimenez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
.30 pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. The 3-1, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The set and the 1-1. 1-2.
1-2 count.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That's the ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2 out, bases loaded. And it It's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 pitch. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. White Sox will strand 3. They trail it here 3-0. Jimmy Cordero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Two balls, 1 strike. Ball. Got a full count.
Swing and a line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
To the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Bounce to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. None out. Runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Just hung in there on that one. Another 0-2 coming.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Kelvin Herrera is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Standing in now, Rafael Devers, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Ball even at 2-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. J.D. Martinez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 home.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Herrera, a 5'10" right-hander. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Liner towards second, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way, and a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll send a ground ball down to third, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 6 and the White Sox nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Nomar Mazara. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Comes set and the 0-1. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Taylor is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, what a dive. He gathers the throw. And that's an incredible effort to get the 2nd out of the inning.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. He's got it, and the Red Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Boston took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Colin McHugh earns win number 7 on the season. Lucas Giolito was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Josh Taylor gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.